Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Smith.
And I'm Nicole Privino. On Park Update this week, it's time to cast your vote in the general election.
It's also the end of daylight savings time.
And there's still time to sign up for the New Americans Academy class.
These stories and more just ahead on The Update. The city invites you to attend the Wednesday, November 6th neighborhood meeting for the Connect the Park. This plan was adopted by the City Council to construct additional sidewalks, trails, and bikeways over a 10-year period as part of the Vision St. Louis Park initiative. The meeting will be held on the 6th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the Municipal Service Center, and that's at 7305 Oxford Street. At the meeting, staff will provide project updates, including preliminary design process, trail design considerations, and a design schedule. Residents will have an opportunity to review and comment on the preliminary plans for this proposed project. The city will hold at least one additional neighborhood meeting to provide residents with the opportunity to view and comment on the sidewalk design before it's brought to the City Council for final approval. Additional information on the proposed sidewalk in your area, along with information on the entire Connect the Park plan, can be found at the city website, connectthepark.org.
It's not too late to sign up for the New Americans Academy 6-week class. If you've always wondered what it is like to be a police officer or have questions about how police officers carry out their duties, then this class is just for you. The free 6-week adult class is especially for immigrants and refugees who want to learn more about laws and police procedures and personal safety. The classes will be held 6 to 8 p.m. on November 7th, 14th, 21st, and December 5th, 12th, and 19th at Fire Station 1. To register or for more information, contact Sarah Almquist at 952-924-2185 or email her at salmquist@stlouispark.org.
The general election is coming up on Tuesday, November 5th. The St. Louis Park City Council has 4 seats on the ballot. Councilmember Sue Sanger in Ward 1 and Ann Mavity in Ward 2 are running unopposed. In Ward 3, incumbent Sue Santa faces off against Greg Lindberg. Councilmember Julia Ross in Ward 4 opted not to run again. Her vacated seat will be filled by either candidate Tim Brawson or Bill Theobald. In School District 283, 3 seats are open for 4-year terms. On the ballot are candidates Jim Beneke, Christine Johnson, Karen Waters, and incumbents Jim Yaros and Bruce Richardson. There is also 1 seat open for a 2-year term. Ken Morrison has filed for that seat. Those elected to the school board in the November 5th general election will begin serving on the school board in January of next year. The district is also seeking approval of a 3-part referendum for technology, buildings, and learnings. Polls are open on November 5th from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. If you need to find out where you need to go to vote, simply go to the city's website, stlouispark.org, click on the Elections tab, click on the My Neighborhood icon, and enter your street address. Also, replays of the recent candidate forums for City Council and School Board can be viewed on Park TV Civic Channel 17 and video on demand at parktv.org until Election Day.
The Metropolitan Council Environmental Services, or MCES, is constructing a new force main sanitary sewer inceptor through Hopkins, St. Louis Park, and part of Minneapolis. These improvements are required to maintain a reliable wastewater collection system to serve each of the 3 cities. The St. Louis Park Force Main Improvements Open House for South Oak Hill and Elmwood neighborhood residents and businesses will be held on Thursday, November 7th. The open house is from 4 to 6:30 p.m. at the Municipal Service Center located at 7305 Oxford Street. Residents and businesses will learn more about MCES project schedule, potential property impacts, and can talk with the project staff to get any questions answered. For project questions, contact Tim O'Donnell at 651-602-1269.
Advanced Disposal will be collecting pumpkins with yard waste on Friday, November 1st and end when yard waste collection concludes the week of November 25th. Residents are asked to place pumpkins next to yard waste bags or branch bundles on their regular garbage collection day by 7 a.m. All candle wax, paint, and decorations must be removed. Pumpkins will be composted along with yard waste at a commercial facility.
Daylight savings time ends on Sunday, November 3rd at 2 a.m. By then, the sun won't be showing its face until 7:34 a.m. You will be setting your clock back 1 hour, following the saying of spring forward, fall back. It's also time to replace the batteries in smoke alarms and CO2 detectors throughout your home.
As construction continues on the Highway 7 and Louisiana Avenue interchange, be aware that Lake Street will be closed permanently at Highway 7 as of October 28th or shortly thereafter. This on and off ramp will not open again after the work on Highway 7 and Louisiana Avenue has been completed. Well, the city has an employment opportunity for an experienced senior engineering project manager to join 2 others on staff to manage citywide capital improvement projects. Candidates must have a bachelor's degree in civil engineering or related field, must be an MN licensed PE or ability to obtain within 1 year of hire, and must also have at least 2 years progressively responsible experience in project management. The deadline to apply is November 8th. You can view the full job description and apply online at stlewispark.org/employment.html.
In senior news, register now for upcoming classes sponsored by the St. Louis Park Senior Program. Introduction to Digital Photography is scheduled for Tuesdays, November 12th and December 3rd from 1 to 3 p.m. Participants will learn camera setup, picture settings, printing options, and much more. On Saturday, November 9th, head on over to the St. Louis Park Middle School for the genealogy research, Publishing Your Family History. The program will be held from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. and is in collaboration with the St. Louis Park Library. For more information and to register, call 952-928-6444.
Well, up next, Misty Lewis is here with the Sports Break.
Threw everything it had at defending state champion Benilde St. Margaret's on a chilly night at St. Louis Park High School, but the Hunters couldn't solve an airtight defense that has allowed just 10 goals all season. The result was a 1-0 victory in a game that was far tighter than just about anybody had anticipated. The Red Knights next ventured to the Metrodome to face Mankato West in the semifinals. Mankato West came to the state tournament unranked, but defeated La Crescent in their quarterfinal matchup 5-2 to advance to the semifinals. The Red Knights defeated Mankato West 5-1 to advance to the championship game.
To Panic,
and just
to
over.
Tatterin, to Vanderhyde.
Vanderhyde has a shot. It's a
and
goal.
And look, I think the assist on that one would go to Tatterin. Tatterin picks up the ball. Panic. Oh,
it's an
own goal. They'll give it to Panic.
That's a feat as Oppenheimer is going to have a chance.
She did it.
Oppenheimer finds the back of the net.
Unbelievable.
With a brilliant strike. St. Margaret's Red Knights defeat the Mankato West Scarlets 5-1 and will advance to the Class A state final, where they will face the Blake Bears, and which should be probably the highlight game of the season
for both teams.
For both teams.
Yep.
For the 3rd consecutive year, the Benilde St. Margaret's girls soccer team will play in the Class A title game where they will face the Blake Bears. The Benilde St. Margaret's football squad advanced to the Section 6 4A finals, defeating the number 3 ranked Blake Bears handily by a score of 56-7 on Saturday, October 26. The number 2 seeded Red Knights traveled to number 1 seed De La Salle for the championship on Friday, November 1st. BSM lost 35-14 to the Islanders during a regular season game earlier this year. That's your Park Update Sports Break. I'm Misty Lewis.
That's it for this week's Park Update. Thank you for watching.
Now, be sure you take some time to get out and experience life in the park.
Store to Door shops for and delivers groceries to hundreds of elderly adults each week. Our clients can't drive or walk very far, and they can't lift or carry bags of groceries. For 30 years, Store to Door has helped them continue to live in their own homes. Volunteers are critical to our mission by helping to take grocery orders over the phone or doing the shopping for clients at the store. If you'd like more information about Store to Door, call 651-642-1892.